What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. For the first time in over a year, or less than a year, I think it had to be a year, I'm only going to bring this back one time, just to talk about it, but I'm going to do it a different way.
Even Marie button?
No, I'm not, never. No, it's done.
Oh, okay.
That's done. No, I'm bringing back the Wednesday night war that we used to do, Prime, with NXT versus AEW, because this past Wednesday, NXT came to me and Q City, came to Philly in the 2300 arena, in the ECW arena. Shawn Michaels loaded the show up pretty
shocking.
Good. Huh?
None of y'all win.
So, here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all. I did not go at first because I thought it was on Tuesday. And I was like, probably know you don't live up here, but Q will get it. You know why I don't want to be on election night? South Philly.
South Philly.
I don't want to be with them crazy white folks down in South Philly on election night. In South Philly? No. I said, so if it's on Tuesday, I'm not going. I'm not being down there during that time. You know, but then they had a special, because our friend Chubbs was telling me that they had a special time on Wednesday. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. But then, after the results, I was like, I damn sure don't want to be down in South Philly now.
Hell no.
So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm we good right now. I'm like, we're gonna watch this on TV. And besides, also, they was charging an arm and a leg for them tickets. Bruh, do you know how many times I've been to ECW Arena?
Ain't never had to pay.
I'm a dreamer.
Ain't never had to pay that much.
Exactly.
Well, how much was it? How much was it?
Yo, for standing room only, they was asking for $250.
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
Bruh, it cost me $250.
They need to keep lights on in that building. That's in that building.
Bruh, no, Dan, probably listen. Did WWE keep lights on? You serious? No. Listen, it costs.
No, that's about the arena need to keep the lights on, so they trying to charge extra, keep money for them.
We went on a double date to the front row of House of Hardcore, and it cost us $300 for all four of them tickets in the front row at a House of Hardcore show where Dreamer brought in the steel cage. $300. Now you're telling me what you said?
No, that's all the one that was faulty.
Yeah, the faulty ass steel cage back in like 2017, 2016. Yeah, and that's what had Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy there, where I got deleted. So they
I hate that the channel got erased. I used to watch that video a lot.
Oh yeah, bro, I hate that too. I gotta try to see if I can find that video somewhere. I know I have it somewhere around. I just gotta find it. But yeah, but then like they was charged like $600-700 to even get near the front row. I'm like, for the ECW arena, I'm not paying that much money. That's more than a Raw ticket. Because you know you got the people that the resales that buy them, and they didn't really hike up the price. I'm like, y'all, I'm not paying that much to go to the ECW arena, where the back row looks like you can see you in the front row. The arena ain't that big. You know, it can fit like a little under 1,000. But I was like, all that money, I was like, no, we not going. And the timing, I was like, no, I'm deaf, because like I said, I thought it was on Tuesday. I was like, I'm not going on election night. And then when it was on Wednesday, after seeing it, I was like, I'm definitely not going now. And if for those who don't understand, like, it's something like you. For those who don't understand, Philly is a very segregated place. People don't know that, but it's a very segregated place. And in South Philly is your Italians, your I guess you know your PYTs, or I don't want to use another word for it. I ain't trying to be too disrespectful. And your Trumpers. That's South Philly right down there. Am I lying, Q-Flow?
Nah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay. If I'm missing somebody, add them on. But it's like
No, you got it.
But then it's like, okay, then you got your hood areas like, Southwest, North Philly, West Philly. Then you got, as people say, your bougie folks in Northwest or Uptown, as they call them. And then the people
us.
Yeah, us, exactly. We in Uptown. And then you got your people with money that be in Center City. Who be living in them, high ass apartment buildings that nobody need to be doing down there.
The high rises. Yeah.
Or as my dad says, the home of the Jewish people down in Center City. So that's Philly is very segregated like that. So that's why everybody be in their own pocket of things in Philly. So that's how it be. So probably when you come here and y'all go to Wells Fargo, so that's South Philly, okay? That's yeah, that's what the Bible said. But yeah, because all of our arenas and sports stuff is in South Philly. The 2300 arena, that's all South Philly. We went to go WrestleMania, that's South Philly. Okay, they don't have anything in Center City unless you try to go, see the theater or something like that. But neither here or there. We're gonna talk about NXT and this ECW show that they had. So they kick off the NXT 2300 Arena show. They had a hardcore match with Lola Vice, Lord have mercy, taking on Jada Parker.
Tired Booker T, relax.
Well, did y'all hear? Man, y'all had to hear Booker T on the commentary, man. He was saying some off the wall shit. I'm just like, yo, Sharpmel gotta be.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, are they still married?
Exactly, like to the point where like she got watch this shit on mute because he be saying so off the wall. He be like, oh yeah.
Bruh, when I tell you it's regular people sending me Booker T dancing and sexy, like it's regular people sending it to me, like, and they just sending it to me for sexy, right? They don't even like really know that I'm like, into wrestling, whatever. And they be like, oh yeah, look at this man going. I'm like, bro, that's Booker T. Like, this man is just crazy.
Going off, and he was going off in this match, and they had a hardcore match, and they had a special referee in Dawn Marie, who still looks good, by the way. And the match is pretty good. There was literally ladders, candlesticks, trash cans, all types of stuff, right? But there was one thing that pissed me off about this match. And Q, I don't know if you saw it, but I'm gonna say it right now. Lola Vice had Jada Parker like a sleeper hole, right? And Jada Parker picks up a brick, and she smacks Lola Vice right in the face with this brick. And she kicks out. She smacks her in the face with this brick. And she kicks out. And then she does her little ass attack on the Lola Vice. And that's what takes her out. Little shit like that bothers me. How is a brick being not...
I get it.
How does a brick not being smashed in your face and not the finish? A brick... Grant is wrestling. We know it's not a real brick. But remember, even when Edge hit Voldemort in the back of the head with the brick and won the last man standing match? Because it's a brick! Remember, I forgot who was it, Jillian Hall that had the loaded purse that hit the purse with the brick? It's over. I know y'all in the land of extreme and hardcore, but I'm like, as much as we love Jada Parker's ass, when does Jada Parker's ass take out Lola Vice like that after she got hit with a brick? I'm like,
I don't know. There's power in there.
It is power there. I mean, I'll be surprised. I'm kind of surprised. Q kind of quiet on Jada Parker's ass, but Jada Parker picks up the win here. RVD was backstage speaking to Klein Jordan, who was doing his trademark, split meditation that RVD used to do, and he was talking to Klein Jordan, getting her ready for her match. And she walks off. All you hear is, "Oh, what's up, Rob?" And then Wesley takes him out with a steel chair. So it's like hitting him with a steel chair and shit backstage. Then they had another surprise. They had the family, with Stax and Tony D'Angelo and Ariana Rizzo. And they were confronted by the full-blooded Italians, the FBI. Remember them, Brian? Everybody just
bro. Tony Mamalu, Nunzio.
And Nunzio, and Tony Mamalu, and then so they said that Tony D'Angelo would pay attention trying to invade their territory, with Nunzio getting a shot at the North American title tonight. I was like, funny. So they had Javon Evans taking on Wesley, and this match was actually pretty good. There was one spot where Wesley gives a brain buster to Javon Evans on the steel steps. That looked like it hurt. And also, Javon Evans did a dive through the ropes, and Wesley kind of like grabbed him and tossed him, and he threw this. He almost slipped up my word. He threw that. He threw, you heard it right. He threw home. He flew across the announce table. I was like, yikes! But the finish came where RVD came back out and to distract Wesley because he got attacked early by Wesley, and he rolls him back in the ring after attacking him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just looks so weird to me. It looks so weird to me. RVD in an oversized t-shirt with gear. Oh. I'm like, bro, you was just wrestling. Do you just not want to show your stomach no more? Like, I don't understand. I didn't understand the t-shirt.
Yeah, I bet for you, already he just sitting like, I'm just here to get high, slap my girlfriend's ass, and call it a day.
But I'm like, if you gonna have a t-shirt, just wear a t-shirt and jeans. Like, you can pants. You in your gear. It just looks. It's just because like already always had kind of like little legs.
Yeah.
But like,
I wouldn't know about the educated feet being little. X-Pac got little legs, but not RVD.
Well, no, I'm talking about now he does.
Okay.
They always been kind of like, not really matched, but like, it just, this just looks very awkward to me. Just like, it just looks awkward to me. That's all.
But yeah, no, he did that. Wesley rolls into the ring, but he tries to roll out the way. So he rolls to the other side of the ring, over to the corner. Javon Evans is on top. He's like, I want to hit my 5-star frog splash also, but Wesley is too far away. He is too far. Because he does it, but then he like lands on his feet and then splashes him when he gets across the ring. And I was just like, it didn't look that great, but he attempted it. And I was really hoping that he could fly that far, but I was like, but Wesley was a little bit too far over. If he had maybe just did one roll in, it would have been a little bit better. But no, it was like corner to corner here. This is a 20 by 20 ring, so he wasn't going to catch all of that. Eddie Thor was backstage talking to Ava backstage. It said Ava said that they would have to postpone because she was headed to make an announcement. Her announcement was that what was it? That the Iron Survivor challenge was coming back, the NXT deadline. Which I was like, I don't know why that was an announcement because it's every year. I thought they was gonna talk about an NXT War Games match maybe, or something like that. But I was like, okay, who cares about Iron Survivor? But it was really just a segment to have Robert Stone talk and complain, and then the former ECW champion and new TNA Hall of Famer Rhino came out there to gore him. Good to see
Which
Rhino.
sucked, because they tried to do it on some spooky time. It's like, bro, if y'all don't play Rhino music.
Exactly. Yeah, like the everything went dark and they came back up. It was Rhino, and then
okay.
What you about to say, bro?
I have a thing about this, right?
Okay.
Because it's ECW. It's only two people you can do that with ECW. Rhino. Rhino's done it a lot, but Rhino's not that like.
Rhino, you play the theme song. Somebody like, I don't know.
He don't even got the gore theme
Sandman,
song.
like you play.
I was gonna say Sandman or Raven or Sabu.
Yeah,
the names I was gonna say.
Especially Sabu.
Yeah, but I don't think he can move no more like that. So
wasn't Sabu just with the Ops not that long ago?
I think he could have been. It's Sabu. Sabu all crazy as hell anyway.
I swore wasn't he on AEW?
That was like the first year when it was there Arthur Ashe.
Oh yeah. Sabu ain't doing that shit no more. Tony Khan ain't paying him that money.
No, was that Sabu? Was that Homicide? Was that both of them?
I think Homicide was there also.
Well, he wasn't there. Like Homicide didn't even have a match. He just came out. So I'm saying like Sabu just came out. He didn't have a match with him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying you would do that with Sabu. You know, you'll do that with Sandman, or you do that with Raven. I don't know if Raven doing the DDT still, so I don't know.
Probably not.
Sandman, I mean, you can still hit people with a cane, but then he would have had to come out because they would have probably had to pay for Metallica, because like
they ain't paying for that. Yeah.
Exactly, so they not doing that. So kind of that was the only thing to do was Rhino. Like that's kind of the only option.
Yeah, like he kept going. It was a cool moment. It was like, okay, hey, welcome back, Rhino. All right, go to the back.
Also, a quick question. Since technically now TNA and WWE are like on the same like, or NXT is on like the same thing. Why can we not acknowledge that Rob Stone was Robbie E? Like, why is he not wrestling?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Other than maybe myself and you, who cares about Robbie E?
I don't care about Robbie E, but he still was like he was an entertaining wrestler though. So like
he was.
They can at least make him be entertaining, you know. But,
well, I mean, he got gored, so shit. There you have it. They had.
I'm just saying, yeah.
So we have Easton Page and Ridge Holland taking on Bubba Ray Dudley and Trick Williams. And it just so happened that Ridge Holland got the pin on Trick Williams.
Wow.
Surprised they ain't injured him.
Me too.
No, it was a schoolboy. And so it's like he got the pin on Trick. So
like he can't injure nobody on schoolboy.
You're right, but yeah, he wasn't doing any of his other stuff. So that shows that Ridge is probably gonna he pinned the champion, so they probably set him up for a championship opportunity. But after the match is when Bubba Ray and Trick Williams attacked Ethan Page, and they did the whole Dudley Boys "What's up?" and they told Trick played the part of Devon. Bubba told him to go get the tables. He goes out to the ring and looks for the tables. He's like, "Hey, Bubba, ain't no tables out here, bro. Ain't no tables." I'm like, even though when Jada Parker used all her ass, used all the tables, but
yeah,
the Dudley Boys theme played, and then here come my brother testify. But Devon came down with the table, slid that in the ring, and Devon was just like, "Hey y'all, I want y'all to know something. I'm too old to be doing no 3Ds. So put him through the table." And that's like what they did. They put him through the table. They gave him like a spot. They gave Ethan Page a spine buster through the table. Bubba and Trick Williams did. They didn't do no 3D. And Devon
I wish they would have did 3D, but like like Devon is the one that lifted him up. So I know Trick Williams was going to lift him up for Bubba to do the cutter.
But Trick Williams can lift up Ethan Page.
No, but I'm saying the person that lifts you up is not the cool part of the move. So it's like they want so it's like Trick Williams got to do the cool part.
Yeah, you got to do the cool part. Well, shit, I don't know if Bubba can still hit a cool looking cutter. So I don't say no, but I tell you this: Devon said, "Nah, I'm my brother. I'm not lifting that up." So they took the spine buster. Devon gave him the glasses, and then they celebrated in the ring afterwards. Then they had the North American Championship match with Tony D'Angelo taking on Nunzio. And it was, Nunzio wasn't going to win. They just came in there so they got the Italians go at it against each other. Nunzio, lose after Tony D'Angelo spine busted the shit out of him. And then after the match, they do the Italian kisses and everything. And it was like a cool moment to see the old Italian gangsters as, the FBI going against the new ones with, the family. So I thought that was cool for nostalgia purposes anyway. So then we have the main event, which is the 5-on-5 women's match. It's Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, and Fatal Influence. Fatal Influence is JC Jane, Jasmine Nunn, and Fallon Henley is the Fatal Influence group. Then they took on the All-Star
Kalani Jordan.
It was Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, Stephanie Valkyrie, Julia, and Zarya, aka
Brock Goldberg.
Yeah. Yeah, she intense, bro. She intense.
I like her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her. Yeah.
And I'm like, if y'all don't watch, like, in indie wrestling or watch any other wrestling promotions outside WWE, you don't know who these women are. Other than probably Klein Joint if you watch NXT. But I'm just like, but yeah, they got a good stack of women over there in NXT right now. And Jordan Grace is like,
I think Jordan Grace might be within it, like, because she lost the belt.
Jordan Grace told everybody in January when that clock strikes 0, I'm over here in NXT. I'm over here with Chef Michaels.
So it's like, I feel like, do you think she should bypass NXT, or do you think she just should be NXT because they kind of, they just had a 10-woman tag and they still got Lola Vice and Jada Parker. I mean,
I honestly think that she should go to NXT.
Nah.
Yeah, no, because here's why I'm saying, not because she need NXT. Jordan Grace has been doing this shit for years, okay, and she's been doing this stuff for Impact for over 15 years now. What I'm saying is, the reason why I say go to NXT is because right now it's all about shining, and it's all about how the women's roster is looking right now. Okay, we stuck in this Liv and Rhea thing right now, and until Rhea comes back from getting injured again, so she got to come back and take on Liv. Then when it comes to the women's championship, like the WWE.
No. Well, hold on.
I'm listening.
Because I mean, by the time people listening to this is Friday. I mean, we recording this on Friday.
Yeah. They
just unveiled the women's mid-card title. You think Raw not getting one?
Shit, I thought it was between both shows.
What? That'd be dumb. No.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might sound like a hater on this. I don't think they have enough women to do 2 main titles, tag titles, and 2 mid-card titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Because if the mid-card champion just goes between Raw and SmackDown, because you already got a mid-card champion for NXT, which is the Women's North American Championship, so you can just have 1 mid-card title that can go between 2 shows. Then you still got 2 main women's belts on one on each show, and you got tag titles. So they only need 1 belt more.
Yeah,
so,
and then the tag title in the United States can like fluctuate. Like the tag title can be on they can be on Raw and the tag title can be on SmackDown, or the US can be on SmackDown, or
so they can go between the shows because they don't have the woman power like that. They just released a couple women also, so we'll get to that later. But they don't have that kind of power for that just yet. So I will say that it's something that Jordan Grace could win it. And she is definitely main roster bad, but I can see that. I think she likes working under Shawn Michaels. I think she likes that. I mean, shit. Right now, I'm like, hey, January. I'm like, I'll let Roxanne Perez hold off, and then because Roxanne Perez beat her, I'll let Jordan Grace get her lick back, get that championship in January.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let her do that, and then have her have a great run with the NXT Women's Championship for 2025, and then you can bring her up at the end of 2025, and then it's like, okay, cool, because I think Jonathan Gresham may come with her little micro box husband. Huh?
I don't need that.
He said you don't need that. You don't like Jonathan Gresham no more?
No.
Damn. Did I miss something?
Nah, he was cool, and he just went from cool to just lame. I don't know. It just so happened. I don't know what happened.
Wait, who did?
Jonathan Gresham. Her husband.
It's kind of like Brian Cage. Well, I don't know. I don't say Brian Cage was ever cool or anything, but like he went from like, all right, this guy could be something, to like he just like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of like Karrion Kross, how they built him up. He was cool, so he was like, all right, he was cool for a minute, and now he's just a regular guy. So
his hair too damn long now. But yeah, even the faces won. So overall, I thought it was a decent episode of NXT. I'm not saying it didn't move the needle like that. It was all great, but I mean, you had the ECW originals that was there to help put over the talent that they got now. Not somebody trying to get over for themselves. Like RVD, he don't need to get over for nobody. The Dudley Boys don't need to get over for anybody. Nunzio damn don't need to get over for nobody. It's just like, yo, just help put the new stars over so they can get a little bit of the rub. So I'm like, I was happy for how they utilize the stars in NXT. Now,
true.
When I go over to AEW, let me tell you something right now. I haven't been watching fully AEW in weeks. Okay, so I'm probably one of the reasons why the ratings is going down. I'm lying, but I have not watched it for you. I know John Moxley got his whole, as people call it, his skinhead group out here now. It's not the Blackpool Combat Club no more. It's the Death Riders. The
Death Riders.
Yeah, I don't like that name at all.
Weak ass bike gang.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Well, the Death Riders at first was him and Sammy Callahan.
Oh, that's even worse.
So it was him and Sammy Callahan as a group, but then he named his finisher the Death Rider at one point.
Yeah, well, I mean now.
And then now is I don't like that name for a group though.
Either do I. First of all, you got this group with these crispy ass white T-shirts. I'm like, oh, their T-shirts is super clean for us to be a grudging group. And so I am interested in I'm like, I am over. Listen to me. I am over the learning tree. Get rid of the learning. I'm done with the learning tree.
That's Jericho, right?
Yeah, Big Bill.
Get them out of here.
What's the other? Brian something.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I know you don't know. I know you know. But yeah, so I haven't been fully following like that. But I do know Will Hobbs came back about damn time. But what I want to when it comes to the AEW stuff on Wednesday night, what I mainly want to talk about is my boy Bobby Lashley and the new Hurt Syndicate that came out there. Because like I said, Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin against the Death Riders. The match is fine, but you know, I think the Death Riders kind of won that one. Ricochet and Will Hobbs took on Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, and then they had some things like that. I didn't watch any of the Learning Tree shit. They had MJF going up against Malachi Black, because you know MJF Adam Cole, excuse me, because Adam Cole got to win 3 matches.
I thought it was Adam Cole.
Yeah, right. Adam Cole got to win 3 matches in a row to be able to be awarded to face MJF in Full Gear. But Roderick Strong got to do the same thing. So it's obviously going to be a storyline where it's going to be Roddy taking on Adam Cole. So that's how I feel that's going to be. Then they enhanced the Hangman and Jay White feud some more. But what I'm really excited about is the Crime Syndicate. I keep saying Crime Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate. I keep I told that to Lady Sketch earlier. I was like, the Crime Syndicate. I'm like, wait, but that don't sound right. She said, you mean the Hurt Syndicate? I said, yeah. See, that syndicate names be throwing me the fuck off, bro.
I was about to say, the Crime Syndicate, ain't that DC?
Yeah, that's Ultraman and Owlman and Superwoman, you know. The Crime Syndicate, damn, that is messed up.
The Crime Syndicate.
Yeah, I messed up. Okay, so I'm at the Hurt Syndicate, and so I didn't get talked about last week, but Bobby Lashley debuted finally in AEW. I like the way he did it, because Bobby Lashley came in and Sean Bridger was taking on Swerve Strickland in the main event of last week, the Halloween Dynamite. Actually, a pretty good matchup. And then Swerve picks up the win because it is Swerve. And then afterwards, MVP makes a phone call. They botched the lighting. I don't know if y'all remember this from last week. They botched the lighting. I was like, what the come on, y'all. This is Bobby. Get it together. Then Bobby comes out. I mean, looking sharp, by the way, in that leather maroon suit. And came out there and stared down Swerve Strickland. And they beat the shit out of Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana.
So I have a question.
Sure. I'm ready.
With this, well, I guess this is not what you're about to talk about. This is just for in general, real quick.
Yeah.
He's in the company. Does Leo partner with Lashley?
Isn't Leo part of Top Flight right now? The air pilots.
Bro, he can get out of Top Flight. I'm just saying, like. But then again, he just saw Shelton Benjamin, so that's what I'm saying. Like, would they want to put them two together again and have him be there too?
No.
Or no? Okay.
I think they may go the way that I thought they was going. That they may probably go, and because there's two people that come to mind that actually was on this past week's Dynamite. I was like, that may join that Hurt Syndicate.
Don't say Ricochet.
That's one of them.
Oh God, I know the other one, Max Aster.
No, absolutely. Q-Flow. That Q-Flow. I'm a little hurt by you. I thought you would know me better than that by now.
Who?
Well, don't he got a card? Don't he got a card?
Who? Yeah,
Max Aster, he got a card from MVP.
I mean, he got a card, but that man don't look good in no damn suit. I'm talking about Will Hobbs.
Are you talking about Hobbs? Yeah.
I'm talking about Hobbs.
You know what?
Hobbs look real good with them.
I can't lie to you. I wish this guy was still, I guess, locked in. I would say Ricky Starks.
You know what? I'm not even mad at you for that. Ricky Starks would have looked real good with this group.
Yeah.
Ricky Starks, because he already had the look. Ricky Starks would have looked real good with this look, but then he had tight-roped his ass out of here, so he's on his way to WWE. So, but yeah, you know what? After they took out Swerve and Prince Nana, which Prince Nana was selling the fuck out there, I was like, he sold better than Tony Khan. But
he's a wrestler. What are you talking about?
I know Prince Nana's a wrestler. I'm just saying, but it's just like, because that thing sucked so bad. They just dropped that whole storyline. They just say, fuck it. They didn't even have a clue. They just say, you know what, fuck it. Like, the Young Bucks is gone right now. First of all, I didn't get a chance to talk about last week that my man Private Party won the tag team titles.
Not for long, I feel like.
I don't want to hear that. Y'all know I've been repping Private Party for how long?
That's the thing, though. It's too late.
What you mean it's too late?
Bro, first of all, okay.
Private Party.
No. The reason why I'm telling you it's too late. They was very over. They had a son. It was shots, everything. They didn't get it. They like full returns and a theme song switch too late. It's like they still cool. It's like Street Profits. Street Profits being cool, but it's like they kind of lose their over time.
Okay, but here's the difference though. The fans ain't really getting behind Street Profits like that no much more. And what was the last show that they had? We're in November now, so October, whatever show they had in October. They just it was the Young Bucks taking on Private Party, and the crowd was so behind Private Party. They was really behind them, and the Bucks beat them, and then they just ended up beating them on the Hollywood episode of Dynamite, which the crowd was still behind them. It's like because people believe in Private Party and shit. If you put up with Stokely Hathaway, hell yeah, hell yeah. Remember, I think Isaiah Cassie got a card too, don't he? I'm not sure, but I think Isaiah Cassie may have a card also. But either here or there, the Hurt Syndicate came out on Dynamite this past Wednesday to lay out their ground plan, and automatically, call me biased, I don't care what y'all call me, but I'm going to say it right now, I love how they made Shelton Benjamin look on this segment on Dynamite. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Is this when they beat down Swerve and made Prince Nana watch?
No, that was last week.
No, that was last week.
That was last week.
Yeah, no, this week they all came out in the black and gold.
Standing there.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying: they made Shelton look like Bobby's equal.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
now.
Obviously for now, but I'm saying, but Shelton was that's one thing that was missing. Shelton was the jobber. Okay, him and Cedric were just jobbers and so you try to bring back the Hurt Business, it didn't make no damn sense. Nobody believed it. But I'm saying, but the way they had them come out now, them out there in the fresh suits and then the glasses and everything, and MVP is doing the talking like he should have, like he's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also, I don't know if you've been watching, like, he fought Leo Rush, and I'm like, oh yeah, he Yeah, he gave Liam Rush the business.
On social media?
No, he gave Liam on Dynamite. They fought on Dynamite last week before last.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did. Shelton
gave him the business. That's when I was like, oh yeah, Shelton is here to be a threat. And then when he fought Swerve, it was more believable because now he's not gonna be doing what he was doing. He actually competed.
Exactly. So I'm saying that you got to build Shelton back up so this new group can be fair. Now once this group starts getting over with the fans. Okay, because once again, at least right now, Tony Khan's doing everything right. Having MVP be your mouthpiece. I don't know why Vince kept making Bobby talk. I'm like, stop making Bobby talk. Okay.
Yeah, because in AEW, all right.
It's like, don't have him talk. Have MVP. Excuse me. Have MVP be your mouthpiece, and then have Shelton and Bobby sitting there looking as intimidating as a motherfucker right now. Like these
AKA Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's like they're like hitmen out there, and I'm like that's what it should have been. Now, when Swerve came out there to the refs had to hold him back. He wants a match with Bobby at Full Gear. This is when you have you hold Bobby off until Full Gear, which is the 23rd of I think the Saturday before Thanksgiving. You hold them off and you have Bobby destroy Swerve. Like Swerve beat Shelton, but he beat him in a good main event. It wasn't like he destroyed Shelton. Like Shelton was holding it with him. It's Swerve. He's a former champion. You gotta give him a win. But you had Bobby put that hurt lock on him. Yeah, and pass him out. And then once you establish these three as a threat, then I think you could Will Hobbs will fit right up in there with that. Will Hobbs. I even think Ricochet, because Ricochet been doing some stuff with a suit on. I even think it was like some New Japan stuff maybe. I don't know what it is. I just had to see the clip on YouTube. And I was like...
Yeah, he about to fight Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh.
I'm not watching that. Ooh.
I'm about to say probably excited now. Yeah. So with all that, I'm excited for where this Hurt Syndicate is going.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I just don't see Ricochet as a fit for that group.
But see,
I see Will Hobbs being a fit for that group, and I know probably not all of them need to fit, but it's like when I see this group, I feel like they all can they all got hands. I don't think Ricochet got hands. I think
that's what I'm about to say. Ricochet,
he said they all got hands.
His believability ain't
exactly
and I'll tell you where he lost it at when Drew McIntyre got him on the mic.
No,
I'm not here to talk, so shut up.
Bro, it's like every time he's talking to AEW, it's like, bro, why are you talking? Like, why do you have a microphone? Even in the backstage segment, I think Will Ospreay, somebody was like, they said something. He was like, "Well, you know, I'm going to show something." And Will Ospreay just said, "Shut up," and he was like, and he walked off. Like, bro, he actually told this man to shut up, and he did it. And he knew nothing. Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If Ricochet joins the group, right?
Okay.
He don't have to talk. MVP doesn't talk, but it can be a heel turn because Ricochet going in.
He still have to look intimidating.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's like you can get some heel heat because Ricochet is doing the same shit he was doing in WWE, just in AEW with a lot of other people that can do the same shit he can do. With WWE, everybody couldn't do what Ricochet was doing. So now it's like it's mass. It's like, okay, now you're just regular old somebody else. Why not try a heel turn and do something more intimidating? Instead of just getting beat by the Hurt Syndicate again.
I have a question. All right. Obviously, we name who we think it could be. But like, can we just name somebody that's intimidating, that's urban, that could be in this group that look like they got hands? That's the thing. Who look like they got hands? That could be in this group.
I said Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs like he got hands.
I'm saying aside from Hobbs.
Aside from Hobbs.
And Ricochet. Yes, I'm saying that look like they can scrap.
If he wasn't in fucking Lurch, he'd have Brian Keith.
Oh. What's homeboy name? Never mind. It's dumb.
No.
Who?
AR Fox.
Okay.
He's a whole you urban you. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I wouldn't mind, but they had to build him back up though. You know, like straight up had to build him back up. And honestly, I've heard this idea go swimming around online. I think I even heard Solomons talk about it. Even though me personally, I don't agree with it, but they was like Wardlow.
No.
You like keep it black.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, other than that,
I'll probably put like a Cody Rhodes or somebody in there.
He said a Cody Rhodes. Funny.
No, seriously. It's like I was gonna say like he not healthy, but like Keith Lee would be a nice, you know.
No,
Keith
you know
Lee.
what? I don't like Keith Lee in that group.
Nah, me neither.
Hey.
Because first of all, Keith Lee is going through an identity crisis. I don't know what the fuck going on with Keith Lee, and you know he's still injured. I don't know if he's still having a heart issue. So I'm like, we just lost Bray. Don't do nothing stupid, Keith. Like wait till you know that you have stuff like that. But Keith Lee has that Theo talk in his voice, and I'm like, he don't fit with like Snagglepuss a little bit. It don't fit with that badass. Like he got like he big as a motherfucker, but not like he got some hands though. Like he'll feud against him, but no.
Well, he might can't feud. Well, yeah, you're right.
You know, so I will say that I don't know if there's any other people right now that we know that's on the docket coming in AEW, but right now, Will Hobbs will be at the top of my list.